I'm going to mention a name, Paul, Tom Hanks.
The most trusted man in America. No, I'm not talking about just in show business, just an actor. He's the most trusted man in all of America.
Well, yes. Where am I on that list?
Very low on the list.
When Tom Hanks...
Top of the list. Go ahead.
When Tom would be on the show, for me it was like a week off. He was, and I know other people are going to line up and say, well, what about me? What about me? What about me? Yes, a group of people who were so good for us on the show. Tom Hanks, I'm going to put right at the top of that list, and we can argue about it later. So delightful, so pleasant, so much fun, so friendly, so self-effacing, and then often he would go after me, which I love dearly. And I said to Tom, Tom, don't you ever get tired of just coming on this show to promote a movie? And he said, let me tell you something, you don't come on this show to promote a movie. And I thought that was hilarious. Tom Hanks, nothing more to say about him other than he's the best.
Terrific.
Nice to see you. How you doing? You have a little cold there.
I got the backache flu.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's the flu that just sits on your back like you got a can of dolphin-safe spring water tuna just lodged right in between your ribs.
How long have you had that?
I've had this thing so long, I think I have to play Doc Holliday in one of those Wyatt Earp movies. I've been sick. My wife, Rita's at home. She's ill. She's back in Los Angeles.
Well, then I'm doubly grateful that you could be here tonight. I didn't realize you were not feeling
well.
well.
Nothing makes you feel better than a solid dose of Dave.
Does this happen because now you've had such a wonderful, very successful, very rewarding film career, and now you've won the Academy Award? Have people changed? Has the reaction that you get, is it different? Do they treat you different now? Are you like Mr. Big Shot, anything you want, just to take?
Well, that lasts for about 10 days, and then I'm Ernest Borgnine, who won an Academy Award in 1950 something. It's you wish that this is what you really hope. It'd be nice if they could focus on this period of time and just use that as a kind of reference. If they're going to show, bits and pieces of work that you've done, go back maybe to the baseball movie and show this Seattle movie, and then leave it be. But
doesn't work that way.
No, it does not, sir. It does not. The reference, any piece of videotape I have done is being played on TV at any given time.
It's now almost public domain.
Well, when the man with the one red shoe is on the USA Channel, you know that they're digging deep, and it's a little bit painful.
Yeah.
It's as scary because I have skeletons in my professional closet.
I think everybody does, certainly.
Well, yeah, and you never know when you're going to turn around and suddenly that Love Boat episode you made with Nipsey Russell is going to show up on TV.
You were on Love Boat?
I made a Love Boat episode in 1980,
Wait,
sir.
1980?
Yes, sir, I
All
did,
right.
sir.
Go ahead, roll it, Hal. We have it right here. Man, that was pretty cool. Okay. What else? Then what'd you do?
No, well, chronologically, I guess I did an episode of Taxi. I wasn't really prepared to do it. I was kind of rushed, but I did an episode of Taxi.
It's a pretty good show.
It is. Let me
What
tell
year
you.
was that one now?
I guess this was 1981.
All right, go ahead, roll that one, Hal. Here we go. None of these are as bad as
Just so
mine.
beautiful.
Okay, there.
If you have me in a kung fu suit kicking Fonzie on Happy Days, I'm going to lean right over and slug
Happy
you.
Days, roll it, Hal. Show me Happy Days. Here we
want to
go.
go out with a real man. Here's my hotel room key. Use it.
Yes, sir. My goodness.
Now, those last two clips from The Vault were Paramount Studios, an amazing, actually at that time, Happy Days was shooting, Bosom Buddies was shooting, Taxi was shooting.
ABC owned
Laverne
the-
Show, they
yeah.
did. We were on stage 25, right across the little road, stage 27, Mork and Mindy.
Oh,
Robin
Mork and
Williams
Mindy,
in his,
yeah.
at the
Great
beginning,
show.
just taking the country by. The amount of talent that passed through those sound stages at that time were obviously destined for great things.
Okay.
Mork and Mindy, let's roll it, Hal.
No,
Mork
no,
and
no,
Mindy.
no, please,
Mork and
no,
Mindy.
please, no. Okay, that's enough. Is it gone yet? Is it gone yet? Oh, man.
Look at that. That's some big hair. Your hair was so big you looked like Heshemu on Route 222.
Oh, my.
You were in the back
Oh,
giving
my
Mr. Kincaid
God.
a tough time on that show, weren't you?
Man.
Ah, look at that.
All right. I had friends in those days. Why did they let me go out in public? Why didn't somebody grab the blow dryer from me?
You hung around the comedy
Oh,
store
man.
a little too
I'm
long.
telling you, I would rather eat pet food than do that again.
Everybody thinks you and I are doing a movie together.
that would be great.
Because we have such great repartee. And I would love to do a movie with you. And I've been thinking about this, Dave.
Yeah.
You know the thing that's really hit with the kids just love it now? is these action hero films.
Well, like this Judge Dredd
Like
kind of thing.
that,
Sylvester
there's
Stallone and
Batman,
Rob Schneider.
And, you
Same
know,
good.
you'd be great, I think. I think I'd be good in it too because you know what action heroes always have?
What's that?
Sidekicks, Dave.
Yeah, all right.
They always have sidekicks.
Yeah.
And you be the main man.
I get to be the action hero.
You can wear the contour bicep muscle suit. You can wear that.
I got one on now.
I know you do. You're incredibly fine shape. Look at that. Look at that. You can have the full head cowl, the thing that like covers everything but say your mouth, your finest feature, and then I will wear the sidekick outfit.
You'll be the sidekick.
I'll wear the green vest and just that little strip of felt across my eyes, and you can be Captain
Dave.
and I'll
Captain
be
Dave.
and I'll be Skippy the Wonder Child, and I'll be
Captain
right
Dave
here.
and Skippy, the
You get to stand
blockbuster
like
of the
this.
summer.
There'll be the computer effects are just going to
Well,
be
let's
fantastic.
just try that. Let's see what that
You
stance
stand
is
with
going to
your
look
hand
like.
on
Let's
your
just
hips,
go over
Dave.
here. I'm Captain Dave. Here's my sidekick, Skippy. There you go. There's your Captain Dave and boy Skippy.
There you go.
All right, how are you?
This is from the episode where our alter egos from a dangerous dual
The parallel
Earth system,
universe.
parallel
Exactly,
universe.
sure. They take over and
We will crush them.
yeah. Okay, let me just take this. Ah! All right, are you ready?
You know what? I'd like to be a clean-shaven man, Dave.
All right, good for you, Tom. I appreciate that. I'm good. Go right over here.
Do you have the
I got the thing here.
buzzer?
Yeah, I got it right there. Now, I'm nervous. With my luck, I'll take your lip off and you'll never work again. No, actually, you'll continue to work. I'll never work again.
Well,
All right, so let's see here.
now can we talk? Just understand you have a power tool in your hand, Dave. So listen to that thing.
I have the steel-toed
Look at
safety
it. Oh,
shoes.
my
All right.
goodness gracious.
All right, now I'm just going to trim it down a little bit.
What you have to do is trim off the excess, and
All
then I guess I shave with a razor.
Okay, I think you can face the audience
Oh,
for
I'm
this
sorry.
part of
I was looking in the mirror.
it. Rookie. A little music here.
It's been a while since I shaved.
Oh, this is... You all right?
I'm fine. How's it going? Look at all the pretty colors, Dave. There's brown and blonde and gray and red in there.
You know, this is, for some reason, actually maybe a little too much fun.
Got any girly magazines?
Have you ever had surgery before, son?
You know, they're rebounding right up into my nose, Dave. Hey. If you put.
Okay, there we go.
carved your name in there if you wanted to, Dave. That'd be great. A little goatee says Dave right in there. It's an expensive suit.
Man, I have found a whole new calling. All right, there you go, buddy. You're on your own. Here we go.
Do I look in the mirror now, Dave?
Yeah, you can look right in there.
Physical comedy.
Hey, he's doing a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Relax. He reads 2 scripts a year. He knows what he's doing. Later that same day.
You know, my dad once told me, never go against the grain.
No, all right, fine.
Always fly first class and never go against the grain.
There's nothing first class going on here tonight.
You know, I think this bit was cut from one of the old Lucy shows.
We'll do this next year at the Academy Awards.
It's getting close,
Very
Dave.
close,
I'm
ladies and
almost
gentlemen.
done.
You can feel it. Yeah! He's beautiful, isn't he?
You have this entire army of people who are there to do your bidding.
right.
So if you have to be careful because you're kind of like Black Bolt. You know, if you whisper something, it's going to happen like that. I once commented that I like turkey jerky.
I'm sorry?
I like turkey jerky,
Well,
Dave.
is that a dance? Or?
No.
What are we talking about? It's a turkey jerky. There we go.
We were
Nice going.
We were in between shots.
I like that.
In between shots. It's a new dance craze, and it started right here. We were having a discussion about, you know, what is good and what is bad for you in between shots on the thing, and we all agreed that, you know, beef jerky is not, you know, it's red meat, and turkey jerky is better for you because it's 98% fat-free. Well, somebody happened to hear this, and the next thing I know, hundreds of birds are being slaughtered over by the scene shop.
Just to get you a bucket of jerky.
I walked past it. The drying carcasses are hanging by the hundreds. It went all across the place. Somebody's building a smokehouse. They flew in some Amish guy who had this blend of spices and things.
Oh,
and
Amish spices.
How thick do you want it cut, Mr. Hanks? And the next thing I know,
Come on,
I've got
Tom.
turkey
Come
jerky
on.
like stacked
Come
up
on,
like
do it
that.
again. Let's see it again. Come on, there we go. Yes! He's won two Academy Awards.
Brutal.
Attaboy! Tell me about working with Paul Newman. I found it hard to believe that not only had you not worked with him before, you didn't even know him, never really met him.
I had actually worked with Joanne. She played my mom in Philadelphia, but I had never met Paul.
Right.
So it's a big moment.
Fantastic.
You'd be embarrassed if I was to say it's a big deal, but you walk into rehearsal on the first day, and everybody's pretty much looks son of a gun. This is Paul Newman.
Right.
He's sitting right over there. Look at him. He's sitting right there. Can you believe it? Paul Newman is sitting right over there. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that. Now, what? How did this happen? Why is Paul Newman sitting there? Why is he doing it? I'm gonna. You know what? In a couple of minutes, I'm gonna go say hello. I'm gonna go say hello to that Paul Newman.
He's a great guy, isn't he?
He's a fabulous guy. He doodles on his script, and he loves racing. He is proselytizing racing everywhere.
Yeah.
Like when racing movies come out and play in the theaters. He's like, there was a racing movie out last year. I hope it's the biggest hit of all time. That's what he wants. I want it for racing. It'll be good for racing if the movie makes a lot of money. Okay.
It was not not the biggest hit of
Well,
all
but nonetheless. Let me guess. I didn't see it either. But film me. Did the cars go round and round?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that was pretty much it. A lot of noise.
But he also, in addition to being a big fan, he was and still is quite a race driver
He just
himself.
came in. I saw him today. He just came in. He himself came in second, driving a race in some place, Timberlake or something like that.
Lime Rock.
At Lime Rock,
Yeah.
and his. Lime Rock, you are exactly right. And his team came in first and third up in Toronto.
That's right.
Big
Cristiano
news.
D'Amato.
On the Canada
Yeah.
Day race, they had it
Oh,
there.
Canada Day.
The Canada Day race.
Day race, yeah.
But he is always saying to anybody he works with, you gotta come. You gotta come to one of these races. Just for the experience alone, Tom, you've gotta come. Like the engines roar and the tires squeal, you gotta come. But I have a feeling that it might be because his perspective might be a little different from, say, mine would be
No,
at a race.
no,
Paul,
I'm on his side here. No, no,
Dave,
you-
he's in a car going 115 miles an hour down a track.
no.
I am sitting on top of an RV with the big gulps going like that. You don't even get a chance to yell, "Go Paul, go!" You know, "Go Paul, go!" Walker coming around, "Go Paul!"
But see...
Come on, Paul!
All right, fine. But you're having fun just doing
You
that.
know what?
I want to talk more about this Leonardo DiCaprio. Do I have his name right?
Yes,
Is it Leonardo DiCaprio or Leonardo DiCaprio? Is it O's and O's or A's and A's?
I believe it ends with an O, Dave. Yeah.
And he was good in the movie also.
He's fat. Leo is the smartest actor I've ever met. Definitely the actor of his generation. I mean, if What's Eating Gilbert Grape, This Boy's Life, Romeo and Juliet. He's an incredibly talented, smart, intelligent, accomplished actor already. And
Yeah.
he's 13.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. And in it, you play a guy, an FBI agent from the Boston area, somewhere in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Right?
Non-contact hocky.
Yeah, that's just great.
Non-contact hockey.
Now, where did you get the accent? How long have you been doing that?
There was actually there was a trial on TV that was coming from Boston, and Mr. Spielberg, the big boss man, Steven, sent me over this tape. Said, "What do you think of this guy as the archetype of Carl Hanratty?" I said, "Oh, I thought it was it." He said, "Now let me tell you something. Non-contact hockey. That's what he says. I was walking around saying, they were arguing on the hood of the car, talking about non-contact hockey. That's what I was doing everywhere.
And you must get along pretty well with Steven Spielberg, huh?
He's a good man. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Do you like how he directs you? Does
He
that work
directs
for you?
very fast, Dave. You can. The only time you know that you're in trouble with Steven is if he comes over to the set going like this. He's got this one ear. And now next time, look at a photograph of him. He's got one ear hanging down to here. Just comes over. Usually he says, usually he's back, Brent, let's move on. But if he comes over,
Yeah, there's trouble.
me and Leo are like,
And how strong? What percentage of this is collaborative? Of the overlap? You guys get along on like 70% of stuff, 80%, 60%?
Yeah, by and large. I mean, by the time we get to the, he doesn't rehearse. So literally, you have to show up with an idea of what you want to do and the words in your head, and you just go, and he'll steer you around. But it's a very collaborative set to work on.
And I heard that Leonardo does his own makeup. Is that true?
No,
I thought I heard that.
you know what? What's goofy is he's so talented he did mine as well in the movie. I said, Leo, honestly, you don't have to. But he said, no, Tom, what we're going to do, why don't we just go over the lines right now? That's going to save a lot of time.
Yeah, he couldn't help himself.
That's
for
how
God's
good
sake.
he is,
Yeah.
Leonardo.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Dave.
Great to see you again.
Well, it's been a while.
Well, thank you for
Sorry
being here.
I've been gone so long. Hey, I understand you've had a baby since I've been
That's
gone.
right.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I brought a toy for little Harry.
Oh, you didn't need to do...
Please.
Wow, look at that.
That's nice. Take it. I've
my
got plenty of them. We had a family vacation in Scotland and had a marvelous trip. Well, the rest of the family did. On the Flying Scotsman from Edinburgh to London because the night before we left, we had eaten at the... Well, it was a restaurant. Its claim was it was the best Mexican food restaurant in Scotland. And it was, in fact, the chimichanga I had was sensationally tasty. It was very, very good. I don't know if there's any connection to that, to how I felt the next day on the way to the train station. But it would, you know how you get that thing where everything is fine and all of a sudden you go, oh. And you know, in the back of your head, you're up chucking, Dave. It's only a matter of time. It might be 2 hours. It might be 20 minutes. But you are going to be, and forgive me, it's not a great story, but it's hilarious. you know, I knew I was going to be upset, and the kids knew and everything, and because I told our driver, Mr. I don't know, McGillicuddy Fitzgerald. I said, you might want to pull over the next rest stop. I said, kids, get out the videotape cameras, because you guys are going to see quite a show, because I was gone. And Rita, my wife, little beautiful wife Rita, was in the car behind us because we had a lot of luggage, and she was on the phone, and she was taking care of some stuff, and she's driving right behind, and she said, what is Tom sticking his head out the window for? And she found out 11 seconds later.
Yeah.
We had to do the windshield wiper. So we pulled off, and I sang Brigadoon to the Heather kind of thing, leaning over the thing, and then then I felt great. Then I felt fantastic.
So now you're going to get on the train.
I'm going to get on the train, and it's going to be, and we're playing cards, and we're laughing, and it's great, and we're on the train for an hour and a half, and then they bring the snack cart by, their little, would you like some biscuits? Here's a tin of biscuits. Would you like some crisps? And I said, you know what, I'm feeling pretty good, and, the strawberries are gone that I had for the breakfast this morning, so yeah, give me a tin of biscuits, and better make it a warm, no ice Coca-Cola, because I'm, floppy tummy. That's really smart. So we play cards, and I down those things in record time, and everything is going. And I'm telling you, my kids would say, Dad, you're folding up like a deck of cards here. It's like I'm leaning against the window, and the saliva is beginning to collect, and I kind of go white and pasty, and Rita's there, honey, what's wrong? What could be the matter? And here it comes, and just look, thank God British Rail has a restroom, a lavatory on every car, because it was not too many steps away. But I timed that thing perfectly, Dave.
Yeah.
I was up and out of my seat and down, kind of like the $6 Million Man, knowing that it's coming. Thank God there was nobody in there. The door flew open. I came in, and I was latching that thing and hitting one knee all at the same time. But because it's a train, it's that blue chemical thing that's down inside there, which is about this far away. But the timing was bad. It was like one time, give me two times, give me three times, linger, 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 linger. Give me four times. That was that.
Oh, my God.
And then I was able to, rinse my mouth out with water that says, not potable. And I went back, and I'm telling you, if you got to traverse from Edinburgh to London, upchucking makes the time fly by.
Sure. Well, any trip, really.
What I was thinking about was you were supposed to be on the show a couple of months ago.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And then we had to go out on strike.
Yeah, and I'm a man of my word. I live
Right.
up to my responsibilities, and I thought the strike had been settled.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed up. I don't know if you have.
We do have it, and it's really embarrassing. You want to see it for sure?
I know where you
Here, take
were.
a look.
Dave? Now, let's just show the clip. I'm out walking my dogs at night, and all of a sudden they bolt into the bushes. The leashes go snapping out of my hands like a laser jet. They are after something that's in the bush. I'm thinking one thing: robber,
Right.
burglar.
Right.
Bad news for that guy, because my dogs are going to tear him a new B-U-N-I-G-H-T, if you know what I'm saying.
I do know, yes.
All right. Turns out it wasn't. I immediately grabbed. I got two things when I walk my dogs: flashlight and a poopy.
Right. Because you're a
Because
responsible
in my neighborhood,
fella.
you do not want.
No.
You can't leave that
Right.
as a gift for the neighbors.
Exactly.
No welcome wagon from our house. I scoop it up. So I immediately tried to turn on my flashlight, but it's that kind you got to turn the lens on,
Yep.
and it's like lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. I always forget. So I'm like trying to turn it on, the batteries fall out down, and I got to stick the batteries up. And I hear my dogs in the bushes, and they're going bonkers. Get down on there! Get down on there! I gotta get you! And then I hear one. Then all of a sudden I hear nothing. I hear my one dog go, "Oh!" And they come out of the bushes like something has happened to them. I don't know. Did they run into a brick wall? And then Dave, this wave, as thick as a plume of smoke, comes overpowering me. Dave, they got skunked. And not only did, if my dogs had been able to talk, they would have been saying, what happened? Ah! Get it off! Get it off! Stop it! Get it off! My dogs.
Wow. Could we hear just a little Ronnie Howard?
Oh, you want to hear some Ron
Just a
Howard?
little Ron Howard, just a little bit.
Okay,
just a little
okay.
taste. Okay.
That's what's the circumstance?
Any context you
Name the
would like.
movie, and I'll do the imitation that he did.
What is it?
Splash?
Splash.
All right, we're underwater. We have to go into the underwater phone booth at the bottom of the sea in the Bahamas. It's this dome with energy in it. I get dragged over there in my suit and tie because I'm a guy breathing underwater, and I'm waiting for him. And suddenly this bald, bearded head pops up right next to me about this far away. And it's Ron, and he spits out his regulator. He says, okay, that's good, that's good. Just remember, love her, you're in love with her. You're in love with her. Swam back away.